There is a house on a hill, a cradle in the desert, a fortress on a plain, a bear in a frozen forest, a dragon in rising mist, a hall of sunlight after a long winter, a green heart beating under the equator, a continent rising like an old dream returning to itself. And all of us stand trembling at the edge of the same fragile world. For centuries, nations tried to lead humanity with flags raised high and fists clenched tight. They came with armies and doctrines, with borders carved in fear and alliances forged in suspicion. But the house on the hill learned too late that light becomes shadow when it's hoarded. It forgot the quiet power of listening. It trusted the fist more than the open hand. The old mansion of Europe, built from marble and memory, forgot that brilliance gained through extractionist brilliance built on bones. Its wealth wasn't destiny, it was debt. Africa, the world's cradle, was misnamed and mislabeled by those who came not to partner but to narrate over its truth. Yet the cradle endures. Its soil is still alive with resilience. Its people the youngest horizon of hope on earth. The Congo, Earth's other lung, still pulses through centuries of wounds. Foreign blades, domestic scars, a heart carved open again and again, yet still beating, waiting for healers who see a nation not as a mind but as a living body. South Africa's great hall, opened by a saint, still stands ready to shine but its lamps flicker where courage has dimmed and imagination has been stolen by the ghosts of old power. The bear of the north forgets its own natural majesty and chases the whisper of its imperial shadow, confusing domination for security and mistaking fear for destiny. The dragon of the east, ancient, wise, and wounded, now stands at a crossroads. It risks repeating the very imperial mistakes that once broke it. The fortress on the hill, born from the vow of never again, expanded until its walls cast long shadows on the very neighbors it sought to protect. And so the world is trapped in a cycle of threat and counter-threat, reaction and retaliation. Every power believes itself defensive. Every smaller nation feels surrounded, and the earth, the only home we have, shakes under the weight of this mutual delusion. This is the truth we have refused to name. None of these powers are qualified to lead the world. Not the bear, not the dragon, not the fortress, not the old house, not the new halls, not the heart, not the hill, not the hill. Every one of them carries wounds that became shadows, and shadows that became weapons. Humanity now stands at the threshold of a century that will decide everything: the air our children breathe, the seas that climb our shores, the technologies that shape our minds, and the stories we choose to believe. And this century cannot be led by armies or empires. It cannot be led by the ghosts of yesterday. The world does not need a new ruler. It needs a new rhythm, a new center of gravity, a new consciousness. This is where part 1 ends, with the world staring at its own reflection for the first time in a very long time. This powerful message is from our book, The Galaxy of Feelings, Last Call for Earth. It was brought to you by Mythos and Metrics Studios. Please subscribe for more inspiring videos.